This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. The title of this rant is Why the Powell Memorandum Has Replaced the Constitution. So the Powell Memorandum came out in 1971. It was leaked to the press to Jack Anderson in 72, and basically it was the equivalent of the secessionist papers that the southern states used to secede from the Union in 1861. But now, instead of seceding geography, the corporations or American corporations and the uber wealthy have organized and they have restructured, let's just say, government, business, law, politics, religion, and especially media to their priorities. Their priorities are winning ever since the Powell Memorandum came out. Now, they have done so well that by the 1980s, a lot of these things had been achieved, or so as said by Kurt Anderson in his great book, Evil Geniuses. Now, when I say largely succeeded, if we look at the 60s and early 70s, there were a lot of gains for the common or the average person in America. Let's just say in civil rights, voting rights, environmental rights, economic rights. Besides the voting rights legislation, the civil rights legislation, we had the EPA, the Clean Water Act, etc. Corporations were going to get pushed downward a little bit. And the Powell Memorandum was a call to organize, a call to arms to organize and to fight back. And I would say that they fought back in a couple ways. Money, 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 lobby, 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 water down, write the laws for the legislatures, create think tanks all over the place, and also use social scientists and linguistics to come up with swanky, nice sounding slogans that made you want to believe something that you shouldn't believe, or to make something that is really despicable sound legitimate, so to speak. And if we just look at some of the things that are going on right now, where the vast majority of people favor an increase in minimum wage, favor that there needs to be comprehensive immigration reform, favor that there needs to be we need to address global climate change now, favor more unionization, favor an increase in taxes on the wealthy and on corporations, favor that we shouldn't be having gerrymandering, favor that voter integrity should not be keeping people from the ballot box. And of course, one of the biggest things is women issues all over the place. And they've largely succeeded in all these areas. Their policies are winnings. Their priorities, again, go back to the same old thing. It has a lot to do with racism, and it has a lot to do with the white, male, patriotic Christian at the top of the economic chain. And of course, who is at the bottom of the economic chain when the white male Christian is at the top? Women, people of color, and the poor. And the Powell Memorandum, and if you read it, it is a full call to arms to use all of the levers that they have, their hierarchical system, to change the way we do things in the United States strictly so that they can make more money and that they can have more power. And of course, can they be stopped? Right now, it's really not looking good. We really need to pass the voting rights legislation. We really need to pass the Build Back Better. And we really need to get out the vote. And let's just put it this way. Considering that this thing started in 72 and what's going on right now, we see that the wealthy, their greed is insatiable. They still want even more. This has to be stopped because we have a republic to save.